Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we're gonna do another pick a card video about what kind of person is your soulmate. So here we have 3 piles with different kind of I don't know how it's called in English. I think it's shell or something. Yeah. So we have the first one, the second one, and the third one. So take a deep breath, close your eyes, and then when you open your eyes, you can choose the pile that attracts you the most, and we're gonna start your reading. Hi, pile number 1. So for those who chose this beautiful thing here, this is your reading. So what kind of person is your soulmate? Okay, so first card we have the 4 of Cups. Then second card we have the the 9 of Wands. And then last card we have the 8 of Wands. Okay. We'll see those cards are really different from each other, but what I see is that here, the 4 of Wands might indicate what kind of person they are when they're not at their best, because the 4 of Wands is not Wands, Cups, is a person who's dissatisfied with their current situation. It's someone who doesn't know, not doesn't know, but doesn't really have or doesn't really get what they want. It's someone who lacks drive and motivation and who has difficulties to make themselves happy. They might not take opportunities when they come their way because of their lack of focus. They see the world in a way that might not be good. Like they have to face that reality is different from what is inside their mind. They might lack magic or excitement. Yeah, so this is not really positive, but what I think, because the other cards are positive, but this one, I think when they are not happy, that's how they feel. They feel like they can't do anything. They feel like they don't have any motivation. They feel like life is not giving them what they want. So this is when they're in a bad state. You know, it happens for everyone. Then here with the 9 of Wands, I feel like that's the potential they have. So it's the kind of person they really are, and they can actually be that way. The 9 of Wands indicates someone that has boundless potential to achieve their goals and desires. So you see here, when they're sad, when they're having a bad day, you know, they feel like they can't have anything that they're wishing for. They feel that they lack motivation and stuff, but then their true potential is that they have the potential to achieve whatever they desires and whatever they desire and whatever their goals are. It's also someone who is planning a significant move or is in the process of accomplishing a long-term goal. It's someone who is very protective of their home and their loved ones. It's an optimistic person who sees the future in an optimistic way. Someone who never gives up. Someone who's patient and resilient, who thinks like forward, who thinks about what's going to happen in the long run, and it's someone who get what they want. So here we have, so it's a person who can lack motivation when they're in a bad mood. They might like see things negatively, or not even see that they have a lot of opportunities because they lack focus when they're sad or having a bad day. But then their true potential is that they can actually achieve whatever they want. Sorry for how I talk, I have problems today, whatever. Yeah, so they can achieve whatever they want, and they actually are really optimistic, and yeah, so that's their potential. They are like that. It's just that sometimes, they're having a bad day. Then here with the 8 of Wands, this is how I see it, is like how they are when they're happy. Because here it would be like how they are when they're sad. Here it would be their true potential, so how they really are, like their true self. And then here would be how they are when they are happy, because the 8 of Wands signifies someone who is focusing on long-term goals and ambitions. So like the 9 of Wands, it's still like seeing in the future and really planning for the long term, for the long run. It's someone who loves travel. It's someone who loves change. There's someone outgoing. There's someone who study a lot or achieve great academic success. It's someone fun, easygoing, easy to keep up with. Yeah, there's someone who are going to do like a lot of things at one, and have a lot of projects, and wanting to achieve results really quickly. So they'll be like excited and doing all the fun stuff and planning a lot of things, traveling, making friends. Yeah, so your soulmate, when they're sad, they lack motivation. They don't see the good, positive side of things, and they might miss on opportunities because of lack of focus. And yeah, they're just not feeling it when they're sad, like everyone, but it needed to be specified here, I guess. Then their true potential is to actually being able to achieve whatever they want, their goals, their desires. Someone hardworking and someone who sees and plan for the future. And then when they're happy, they're very exciting, fun to be around. They like traveling, they like to make friends, and still seeing things for the future, but then doing so many tasks at once, and just wanting to have all the results immediately. Alright, so group number 1, this was your reading. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do something. I don't know, maybe you already know who this person is, but just in case, I'm gonna pull a card to know when you will meet this person. So I'll ask for the season in which you might meet this person, and I'll ask for how many days, months, weeks, or years. Okay, so for a group who selected pile number 1, in what season will they meet their soulmate? Oh, so I've got Page of Swords. So this is autumn. So if you're watching this now, well, it's pretty much autumn season. So it could be now. It could be next year too. It could be in a few years, but it could be now, autumn. Alright, so I'll ask something else. how many days, months, weeks, or years will group 1 meet their soulmate? How many days, months, weeks, or years will group 1 meet their soulmate? Okay. Oh. Well, I got the Tower. So, you know what? I think it means that you really won't expect it. Like, I guess your guys don't want me to tell you in how many days, months, weeks, or years, because this is not there's months, weeks, or years card. But the Tower is about being really surprised. In this case, about a message or something. So it'll be in autumn. You can be sure of that, but then you really, really won't expect it. So I can tell you if it's like this year or next year or like in a few years, but you won't expect it at all. You won't expect it at all. You'll be like, wow, it just came and I didn't know. Anyways, so group 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, so for those who chose pile number 2, this is your reading with this thing here. Yeah. Okay, so what kind of person is your soulmate? Great, so we have here Ace of Pentacles, then 3 of Pentacles. So right off the bat, this is someone work-oriented a lot, and then Queen of Cups. Okay. Well, this is such a great person, just at first glance. Like, I want this person to be my soulmate too. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is someone who's really good with money. Is someone who's career-oriented, and it's an innovative person. This person probably values security and physical happiness a lot. They look after themselves, both physically and emotionally. They avoid toxic people and toxic environments at all costs. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles is really someone who make the most out of changes and challenges, and is someone who's constantly moving forward towards a better and more prosperous future. So they really see like they understand what is bad, what is wrong, what they want in their life, what they don't, and they're like decisive about it. Like, this person is not helping me in my life, this person is bad, then I don't care, I would just cut this person off. You know, they want the best for themselves, and they don't mess around. It's it's also someone who's going to lend a helping hand towards others in need, and it's someone who sees themselves as a very fortunate person. Really great. Okay, then 3 of Pentacles. So again, work related, right? Because Pentacles are all about work and money. But yeah, this person is someone who loves their work. They have great skills, great talents, they're excellent team players, they have great communication skills, They know how to deliver exactly what people want. Again, there's someone who often helping others to reach their potential. They're prepared to fight for what they believe in, and they're great at solving problems. Yeah, it's someone who are ahead of their time, and someone who must stick with their innovations even if no one else understands. So whatever people think, they're just gonna keep going for what they believe in. They're gonna work hard, they're gonna help others. They're just, I don't know, for me it's just a really really good person who knows what they want, know where they're going. They don't care about what other people think. They know what is good for them and what is not. Great. And then we have a more sensitive touch to this person here with the Queen of Cups. Because the Queen of Cups is not about work at all. The Queen of Cups is about feelings. It's about psychic abilities. So this person might have pretty good psychic abilities. You know, maybe they're a lot into spirituality and stuff. They're really wise, kind people who nurture those around them. They have a gift of making people feel at ease and comfortable. They're spiritual, understanding, giving. They might like animals a lot, maybe children too, maybe not, but with this card it might be possible. They're empathic people, they're reflective, and they're full of insights. Yeah, it's a person who is constantly looking within themselves to look how they can improve themselves. So really introspective person. They're gonna look into themselves, discover what's wrong or what can be improved, and they're gonna work on it. They might blame themselves when a relationship fails. They might feel like they're the one who didn't do enough or wasn't right, or yeah, again, about helping people. So if someone they care about is not well, this person is gonna help them, and they're gonna know, like, they don't need you to tell them like, I'm feeling bad. They're gonna know you're feeling bad because they feel it. Like, they're really empathic. They can feel emotions. They can feel how you feel. Wow. Yeah, so a really, really work-oriented person. This person knows what they want. They know where they're going. They don't care about what other people think. They're gonna work for it. They're good at communication. They're good at team work. And they also have psychic abilities and are really spiritual and emotional, but not in a bad way. They're gonna get what you feel, and they're gonna get what they feel themselves, and they're gonna work on it. Okay, so if you already know who that person is, well, you don't have to listen to what I'm gonna say next, but I'm gonna actually shuffle some cards. I'm gonna put them back here because they could be, they could be important. So I'm gonna ask, when are you gonna meet this person? If you haven't met them yet, when are you gonna meet this person? So if I get a minor arcana, I'm gonna have a specific answer, but then if I have a major arcana, that means you probably shouldn't know when you're gonna meet them. Sometimes it's better when you don't know. Well, we're gonna see. So for the people who chose pile number 2, when are they gonna meet their soulmate? For the people who chose pile, 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands. Wait. time stamps just beside me. 5 of Wands. Oh, so we have here July 21 to July 30. So this can mean many things, okay? 5 of Wands. Wands is days, so it could mean 5 days. But in timestamps, it's from July 21st to July 30th. So that's a bit, you have a lot of, this is a general reading, so it could be many things for different people, but it could be 5 of Wands could be either spring, so spring season. It could be days, so 5 days, and it could be the end of July. Great. So pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. Goodbye. Hi guys, so for those who chose pile number 3, here's your reading with this beautiful thing here. Okay, so pile number 3, what kind of person is your soulmate? Ooh, we have the World. We have 8 of Cups, really spiritual person, and then Knight of Pentacles. Great. Okay, so with the World card here, so this person is confident. Confident, wise, worldly, and full of life experience. This person has been through some stuff. Like they've experienced a lot. It's someone with substance, They're not afraid to put in the efforts and get their hands dirty, and they are often quickly promoted in their jobs. Okay, so this person is someone who has worked a lot. It's someone who has experienced a lot. It's someone who is not afraid to do whatever they need to do to achieve what they want. And actually, people like that about them. They excel in teaching, training positions. So they because they have so much experience. They're a person who will be a good teacher, who will actually benefit others from teaching them their experiences. Yeah, again, someone really confident in most situations. They have a positive attitude. The World card often will represent someone who will travel a lot, someone who will go overseas and share their knowledge or learn new stuff with other people. It's actually really someone who loves to learn. They just keep learning and learning and learning again and again. That's why they're just full of experience and knowledge, and they're just good teachers. They should be teachers if they're not. So yeah, because of that, they'll often be people well educated, someone who has a lot of knowledge, someone who people can rely upon, and someone who can be really trusted, especially in a workplace environment. Yeah, really confident people. Your soulmate is someone confident, someone knowledgeable, someone who travels and teach and learn, and who has a lot of experience. Then 8 of Cups. So 8 of Cups, this will bring a more spiritual oriented type of personality to this person. So they're really knowledgeable. They've had a lot of experiences. they're a good teacher. But with the Eight of Cups here, I think maybe their knowledge is like spiritually based, or at least like inner growth, kind of inner growth knowledge. I don't know if you know what I mean, like, you know, learning how a person is growing from personal experiences in their life. Well, this person has learned a lot from personal experiences, not just external, you know, like internal. So it's someone who will find success and happiness away from the material world. So, you know, the day-to-day life is really about going to school and then work and then die. Well, this person, that's not how they're gonna find happiness. They're gonna break the rules, break the like I'd say like the normal way of going through life. They're not just gonna study, work, and then die. They're gonna find a spiritual path. They're gonna find another way to be happy, because they know that there's something better out there. They know that the material world is not all, and they really are in a deep spiritual journey. Yeah, so they're someone who have changed their priorities. So they might not have been this spiritual in the past, sorry. But with time, with all those experiences they've been through, they changed their priorities. So they might have been more material oriented before, but they've learned to become more spiritually oriented with time. There's someone who have turned their life around in some way and have grown up emotionally to the point that their friends or family might not even recognize them anymore. So really, maybe their family environment was really materially oriented, but then they, because of their experiences and mostly internal experiences, they've just come to a decision to change everything up and to follow this spiritual journey they created for themselves. They might be really introverted people. Yeah, so someone really unconventional, sorry. Okay, then with the Knight of Pentacles here. So the Knight of Pentacles is someone really kind and understanding. They're really considerate and they have others' interests at heart at all times, really. They're grounded, they're trustworthy, they're reliable, and they're dedicated to service and sacrifice. So being dedicated to service and sacrifice, you know, I think about spiritual journey because a lot of religions are just spiritual paths are about service and sacrifice, service of others, service of God, sacrifice of material life, sacrifice of material desires. So there are a lot about that. It's someone really logical, someone creative, and someone who's really willing to make the necessary changes. So like I said, you know, they've made changes in their life, big changes, and they're actually that kind of person. They can do that. Yeah, so Knight of Pentacles, the world, they're confident, they are reliable, trustworthy, they're knowledgeable, they are good teachers, they have a lot of life experiences, and they're really, 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 really spiritually oriented. Okay, so for those of you who don't know yet, who don't know this person yet, so maybe you already know who I'm talking about, so you don't have to listen to what I'm gonna say next. But I'm gonna put this back in the deck. I'm gonna ask when you'll meet that person. So if I get a major arcana card, then maybe it probably means that your guides or your angels or spirits don't want you to know exactly when. But if I get a minor arcana cards, I can tell you like in which timestamp they're gonna come, or which season, or even like days, months, weeks, or years. So we're gonna see. For those who chose pile number 3, if they don't know this person yet, if they haven't met their soulmate yet, when are they gonna meet their soulmate? Where are pile number 3? When are pile number 3 people gonna meet their soulmate? When are pile number 3 people gonna meet their soulmate? When are pile number 3 people gonna meet their soulmate? Ooh. Okay. I'm not showing it to you yet. I'm just gonna... Wow. Okay, I'm gonna show it to you. It's the Death card. I'm a bit surprised actually, you know? Just wait a moment. I'm just gonna look at this. I really didn't expect that card to fall. Oh, so Death will represent the period from October 23rd to November 22nd. Yeah, so winter season? Okay. It can mean a lot of things actually. Death can mean so October 23rd to November 22nd. It can mean winter. It can mean in 13 months. And it also can mean, and this is the feeling I got first when I saw that before you meet that person, you actually need to learn something. You've probably been going through a lot of stuff lately, and all this stuff has to die before you can meet that person, or before you can be with that person. You have to learn a lesson. You have to learn what life has been trying to teach you for all this time before you can actually be with that person. There's probably a lot of lessons. There are probably a lot of things that have been going on that are there to teach you something, and you have to get it before you can meet your soulmate, or before you can be with your soulmate. Alright, pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. Goodbye.